Welcome, my friends, to a moment of shared reflection. Today, we are going to walk together into the silence of a monastery cell, into the deep mystery of the night, where the world sleeps, but where saints often do their greatest work. We often look at the life of Saint Padre Pio, and we see the visible miracles, the healings, the bilocation, the public masses where time seemed to stand still. We see the gloves that covered his hands, and we know what lay beneath them. But there is a question that haunts the hearts of those who truly love him. Do we really know the extent of his suffering? We know he bore the wounds of Christ on his hands and feet. But what about the wounds we could not see? What happened when the doors were closed, the lights were extinguished, and he was left alone with God? Today, we are opening the pages of a very intimate testimony, the diary of his spiritual daughter Cleonice Morcaldi, to uncover the terrified, beautiful secret of the white tunic that came back soaked in blood. Before we step into this sacred story, let us take a brief moment to open our hearts to one another. If you are carrying a burden today, a sickness, a worry for a child, a heavy heart, please leave your prayer intention in the comments below. If you cannot find the words, simply write, Amen. And I ask you, as an act of charity, to look for a brother or sister in the comments and reply with a word of hope, like, God is with you. Let us build a sanctuary here, ensuring that no one among us prays alone. Now, let us transport ourselves back to San Giovanni Rotondo. We must understand the setting to truly grasp the gravity of this story. It is the height of summer in the Gargano Mountains. If you have ever been to southern Italy in July or August, you know that the heat doesn't just sit in the air, it presses down on you. It is a dry, relentless heat that seeps into the stones of the buildings. For the Capuchin friars, this heat was a penance in itself. They did not wear light cotton or breathable fabrics. They wore the heavy, coarse brown wool habit of their order. It was rough against the skin, thick and suffocating. Imagine wearing a heavy winter coat in the middle of a scorching summer, day in and day out. This was the life of Padre Pio. But for him, the suffering was compounded. He was not just a man enduring the heat. He was a man in constant physical pain from the open wounds of the stigmata, living a life of rigorous fasting and endless hours in the confessional, trapped in that heavy wool box, listening to the sins of the world while the temperature climbed. Among those who watched him with a heart full of compassion was Cleonice Morcaldi. Cleonice was no ordinary follower. She was a beloved spiritual daughter, one of the few who had a window into the saint's private life. She loved him with a pure spiritual devotion, seeing in him the reflection of Jesus Christ. And like the women who followed Jesus to the cross, she wanted to offer him some small comfort, some relief from his agony. She watched him during those sweltering summer days. She saw the sweat on his brow, the exhaustion in his eyes. She knew that even at night, he found little rest. The thought of him trying to sleep in that rough wool habit with his wounds and the oppressive heat broke her heart. She felt a prompting, a desire to perform a simple act of charity. She decided to make